Right, man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out.
All right, let's talk about the World Boxing Al belt and how Al Haymon took something or may take something away from the WBA champion at 122 pounds. I forget what they call that weight class. Let me see. Is it super bantamweight? Yep, super bantamweight, which is a fake weight class. So let's talk a little bit about Figueroa and Stephen Fulton. West Coast, I can't pronounce West Coast, Texas. And they are fighting for the World Boxing Council, WBC belt, the WBA super bantamweight belt. So what's so messed up about this, man? People talk about the WBO belt, what Bob ordered, but also what Oscar De La Hoya, his belt as well too. So if you look at 122 pounds, Rajo Abdulmadib, I can't remember this dude's name. He actually beat up on Danny Roman, right? All right, he just defended his belt, his super belt, last month, the 3rd of April. Okay, he fought in his hometown of Uzbekistan. Okay, and he just fought for the WBA super title. You know, and I believe he's with the Zone. So, excuse me. They strip a guy, 9-0, 7 KOs, right? Who was on the fast track for a title fight, right? You know, he holds the IBF and the Super W. Well, he held the Super WBA. And if you don't believe me, check on BoxRec. They're stripping that kid and giving him the 3-belt unification. You feel me? And to me, that's some bull jive. Because think about it. If you want to get undisputed, you still got to go through the dude that whooped on Danny Roman. You still got to go through him. You know, and the World Boxing Al belt, I don't have no respect for them no more. And I think the WBA was with the first belt out of these sanctioned belt bodies. And, you know, now they up Al Haymon's sleeve. Remember they did the same thing with Gervonta Davis when he fought Jose, what was his name? Clayar. When he fought Clayar had just lost and he moved up and fought Tank for a super belt. I don't respect Al Haymon, bro. I don't respect I respect it. I don't respect the sanctioned belt bodies. I don't respect the sanctioned belt bodies no more. Because you taking titles away from real world champions and giving them to PBC fighters who don't want to fight nobody, bruh. And who don't earn belt. That just don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. How you gonna take a belt from a world champion and he don't? Why don't Figueroa Fulton go fight him? And I guarantee you, with this meeting, they not gonna fight him, regardless for the IBF. And that's a shame, bro, because these ain't no real fight. I'm telling you, PBC is pushing an agenda of the best not fighting the best, and they going broke anyway off of that. You know, and I'm to the point where we need them gone. And that fighters talking the most shit. I mean, if Nuywa moved up, they wouldn't want to fuck with him. They won't fight him. He'd knock out Figueroa. He may knock out Fulton too. I don't know. But Fulton got better defense. No, but honestly, I don't respect it if it's true they stripping them. All right, it should be for the regular belt, and that's why they was holding them WBA patches up last night. Why don't the WBA just go fuck with Al? That make more sense, and let PBC have their own. If they don't want to fight with everybody else, just have their own boxing league like UFC, you know. But yeah, he got a 70.5-inch reach, 5'6.5". Fulton, Figueroa, 72-inch reach, and he about almost 2 inches taller. All right, he almost 2 inches taller. Fulton is 19-0. Figueroa is 22-0 with 1 draw and 17 knockouts. And Luis Neer got 1 knockout. He had a draw with Julio Cesar. You know, Cesar done fought damn near a lot of guys. If this is Cesar, remember. Figueroa, Rigondeaux, Hugo Ruiz. He fought a lot of guys. But I don't respect it, bro. Why not go tell Fulton and Figueroa go fight that dude for 2 belts after they fight each other? That's why boxing is just shit. They don't want to fight a guy 9-0 with no draws and 7 with 10. They don't want to fight that dude. A problem. He beat the shit out of Danny Roman, and they wanted to make it a draw. A split decision, excuse me. He beat the shit out of Danny Roman. I was pulling for Roman too. Yep. This on the Tevin Farmer Joseph Diaz card. Yep, but I mean, obviously looking at the fight, it all depends about what Fulton bring. If Fulton fight him like he fought Angelo Leo, he gonna give Figueroa a big opportunity to beat him. If Fulton take the air out the tires, then push Figueroa back, he can make the fight better. Same thing Neri should have did. Hit and don't get hit. Touch him, box, touch him. You know, touch the body every now and again. Then when the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th round come, then take him, then start pushing him back, ripping shots. You know, that's how you do Figueroa. You gotta keep him off balance. You know, gotta keep him walking. He don't know how to cut the ring off neither early on in the fight. Walk him, touch him. Make sure you work off that jab. Feint him, move, touch him. Same things. He's not hard to beat. You know, you don't have to literally aim for just the head and the body. Hit that shoulder, hit that elbow. You know what I'm saying? And just touch. Excuse me. That's what it is. It ain't a hard fight for Fulton. And then Fulton sit there and do a Neri and sit there with him and bang with Figueroa. He gonna let Figueroa give him an opportunity to get him out of there. Figueroa, a big kid. If you box him, you know, keep him off balance, slip, touch the body, you know, it's gonna be a good chance, you know, just keep sticking to moving, then walk him down towards legs. He gonna win the fight. But Fulton is the more talented fighter. The question is, will Fulton have the correct game plan? That's the question. Or will he get too cocky? Will he do a Mildred Taylor and sit there and bang it out for pride? Because them Philly niggas got a lot of pride. Sit there and bang it out with Figueroa for pride. If he sit there and bang it out with Figueroa for pride, you know, he may lose. You know, if you sit there and touch and stick and move and box him and take him out late, you have a great chance to win, straight up and down. So it's about that for Figueroa. You gotta, you know, his best thing to do. His best thing to do is His best thing to do is make it an ugly fight and drag him into a war. If he drag him into the war, I seen Fulton, you know, go to war with Leo and beat him. But that's his best chance. That's his best chance. Is to drag Fulton into a war. And if Fulton beat you in a war, you're not gonna beat him. You know, Fulton showed a good chin versus Leo too. And if you know you beat Fulton in a war, he ain't gonna outbox Fulton. He got to pressure Fulton. You know, hit him on the hip, work the body, and then take the air out. That's what he got to do. Figueroa got to take the air out of the tires, make it a dog fight. You know what I'm saying? Not just look for that one big shot. Early on. But to me, Fulton is the more superior fighter. And Figueroa ain't got a shot in hell. If Fulton stick and move and box and do what he got to do, he ain't got a shot in hell. If you drag him to a war, he got a chance, and it's a chance. It's a greater chance Fulton beat Neri in the war. Beat Figueroa in the war than Figueroa outboxing Fulton. So great fight. Probably one of the better fights in PBC. They finally forcing the champions to consolidating the champions, forcing them to fight. But yeah, you look at Fulton, he should be ready. And remember, people forget he beat Joshua Greer, and Greer said he didn't want to give him a rematch early in their career. He beat Greer. It was like what? The 8th fight. So, Like I said, he don't really have no names I noticed other than Leo. So, maybe Figueroa had the tougher opposition, and maybe that may show. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. All my social media links description. Faster reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. All my links there. Check out the Facebook group. That link's there as well too. If you got a business question, card response, video question, I have an advertising business on the channel. The link's there. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Rest of the donation, share the video. Peace.